kickoff for Buffalo.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. 18, right. 18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Trenton Simpson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It's 2nd down.
So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. This one thrown underneath to Achane. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Back to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. They'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And incomplete on the deep ball. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the Bills winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here in Buffalo. Now Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33.
Throwing now is Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this ball will be intercepted. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. You look at this Buffalo defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I think he's going to do that. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And even 50 receiving yards for him now in this first quarter alone, and also a first down.
26-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll dump this off to Achane. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Now 2nd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's go now. 19, 18. 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll drop to throw. Out route to Hill, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31.
To throw, it's Allen. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Touchdown! Keon Coleman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw caught by Achane. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll set up a throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Waddle's first catch, good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. 65, Cat, 65.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Braden Narvison out for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Cook up the gut. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth.
It's fourth down.
Here's Allen to throw it. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out.
He's got it at the 15. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. It's a big play there for Miami. 55 yards. They're going to look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Bills 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Allen. He's got his man on the crossing route.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. A perfectly executed crossing route. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Allen going to throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
49-yard line.
To the air, Allen. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 8.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Now Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Well, the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
33.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert! Alert, alert, alert! Middle. What's that?
Allen now looks to throw. And trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12.
At the 12-yard line.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will do it for this first half.
Dolphins 14. Bills 10.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, that return had all the trappings of really good scouting. You could tell that they thought they saw something on tape that they could take advantage of, and they dialed it up at just the right time to give them a great return.
Now Allen. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Allen. Allen going to run with it. Catch is made by Metcalf. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. DK Metcalf, 50 yards. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 17-14.
Dolphins 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
19 tight.
They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. 2 big plays in succession, and the Dolphins on the move.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Hawk 70. 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Hey, smash. Dragon 60.
Back to throw again. This one thrown underneath to Achane. 7 yards there and a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down.
Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
At the 13-yard line.
Check smash. 60 Maverick. Check go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
60 Eagle. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. Go.
Looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Achane going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the Bills' 3-yard line.
Hurt. Warriors 70, trap 60.
They'll look to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And he's going to have the Bills first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Allen. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
3rd down and
the offense on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Loose inside the 30. DK Metcalf. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bills use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Dolphins 14. Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to have it here just past.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps.